Let's check in on the tourism sector and Margy Osmond, who heads up the Tourism and Transport Forum again. Margy, do you think you're going to get some clarity from the government tonight in the budget speech about when we can expect to see international borders open again for people to go out, of course, and tourists to come in?
Wouldn't that be nice? I would like to think so, but certainly we've had no early indication that that's going to be the case. And we've just come through a weekend with a range of government spokespeople all talking about different dates or sometime in 2022. And of course, the health minister saying, well, it doesn't matter if you're vaccinated, we might not even open then.
Yeah, that's a hell of a worry, the mixed messages there. And of course, you've seen the Prime Minister refer to there not being an appetite for this. Now, we all know that there'll be some parts of the community who don't have an appetite for this. They say, keep the virus out, don't open up our borders, we're okay hunkered at home. But of course, for your sector and for the education sector and for a hell of a lot of the economy, we just need to get international travel open as soon as possible.
We absolutely do. Now, nobody is saying that the health priority shouldn't be the number one priority. Chris, you and I have talked about this before.
And no one's saying open slather.
No, certainly not. But even in the space of skills, we're now in the position where so many people have left the tourism sector because they thought we weren't going to be here, that we can't get enough people to run and meet just the domestic demand at the moment. You know, destination agencies have been doing a great job selling that. Let's all go to the, capital city for a lovely weekend. And our major hotels, 9 times out of 10 now, having to put caps on the bookings because they can't get enough staff to satisfy the people in a full hotel. Can't be done. So we've got a whole range of problems.
Just one little sidebar, Margy. There's a lot of talk about people getting hotel quarantine out into the regions, especially built centres. Hasn't that hotel quarantine actually been a really important fillip for our hotels, for our tourism sector in the major cities? They've actually got a lot of money out of that?
Well, no, they haven't made a lot of money out of it, Chris. In fact, it's kind of... Sure. It's not a big payer. It's kind of it's a very minimal arrangement. Yes, they're the lowest rates you could possibly imagine in most of the cases.
Those hotels would be empty otherwise.
Well, yeah, I suppose so. But then again, they wouldn't have to be paying for cleaning and staff and all sorts of other things that might be attached to it. And remember that the issue around hotel quarantine in many instances, at least up till now, has been the fact that, staff and hospital facilities and health facilities, et cetera, and proximity to airports has been one of the reasons why that hotel quarantine has been so important. But think about the reputational damage that a lot of those hotels have worn, because every time there's a breakout, no fault of theirs, it becomes known as the ex-hotel breakout. Yeah. So, there's going to be some serious brand recovery necessary for a lot of these guys. But look, bottom line, this budget was locked and loaded months ago. Chris, you and I both know that's how politics works. And it was locked and loaded at a time when we all had an expectation about what would happen with vaccination. That hasn't happened. Our industry now needs the government, post the budget, to have a rethink about the sort of support we're going to need, particularly if the borders aren't opening till next year, or there won't be anybody here to service the international travellers when they do come back.
All right. Thanks, Margy. Appreciate it. More support for tourism. Get the jab happening right around the country as well.